Welcome back to Lost History. This will be part 2 of my series on Hurley, and we are going to discuss his life on the island. On September 22nd, 2004, Hugo Hurley Reyes boards Oceanic Flight 815. The flight unfortunately does not make its destination and crashes onto an island. After the crash and all the chaos, Hurley is recruited by a man named Dr. Jack Shepard to look after another passenger who is very pregnant named Claire. A few moments later, he must spring into action and help Claire and him avoid a falling wing and an explosion. As night falls, Hurley gathers all the remaining food and passes it out to the other survivors.
Hungry?
Yeah. Thanks.
Any more, baby stuff?
No. I'm okay.
Well, hang in there.
Yeah, you too.
On the second day on the island, Hurley is called on again by the doctor to help with an injured passenger.
What do you want?
Look, it's unlikely that he'll regain consciousness. But the pain might bring him around, and if it does, I need you to hold him down.
I'm not so good around blood, man.
Then don't look.
Yeah.
Do the best you can, okay?
Dude, I don't think I can. Oh, what's going on?
The strips, just hand me the strips, give it to me. Hey, don't even think about it, Hurley. Don't even think Hurley, hey! Damn it!
In the next coming days, life on the island proves to be kinda difficult. The group of people that survived are some crazy characters, and there seem to be some clashing personalities. Plus, the island is turning out to be a wee bit mysterious. They happen upon some weird things like polar bears and monster noises coming from the jungle. Every day there seems to be a new problem that arises. All of the survivors are pretty stressed out, so on day 13, Hurley decides to take on a special project.
Jack! Hurley's all worked up about something. Said we should come see it.
Welcome to the first and hopefully last Island Open. It's 2 holes for now, 3 par, and no waiting.
You built a golf course?
Rich idiots fly to tropical islands all the time to whack balls around.
All the stuff we gotta deal with, man.
Our lives suck. Everyone's nerves are stretched to the max. I mean, we're lost on an island, running from boars and monsters. Freaking polar bears.
Polar bears? You didn't hear about the polar bear?
Look, all I'm saying is if we're stuck here, then just surviving's not gonna cut it. We need some kind of relief, you know? We need some way that we can, have fun. That's right, fun. Or else we're just gonna go crazy waiting for the next bad thing to happen.
Hey! Heads up over there!
And Hurley succeeds. It kind of brings the whole camp together. All happy moments must come to an end. The next following days, pregnant passenger Claire is attacked. Hurley decides to take a census and compares it to the manifest. There he makes a disturbing discovery.
Jack, the census. I interviewed everyone here at the beach. Got their names.
Jack. One of them isn't in the manifest. He wasn't on the plane. Ethan, the Canadian guy, is not in the passenger manifest.
For the next 12 days, nothing super major happens with Hurley, but there is some stuff you should know for context. After Hurley reveals that Ethan has been on the island and wasn't on the plane, and he is in a group later dubbed the Others, Ethan panics and decides to kidnap pregnant passenger Claire and a survivor who was with her at the time, Charlie. Eventually, they both, at separate time, escape and end up back at camp safe and sound for now. The second thing to happen is a passenger named Saeed, who was adventuring through the jungle, runs into a French woman named Danielle Rousseau. Danielle Rousseau has been on this island for 16 years. She kind of kidnaps Saeed, but eventually he steals all her notes and escapes, and he ends up back at camp. Also, Hurley gets hurt. The only person around is a survivor named Jin who only speaks Korean.
이거 내 고기니까 먹지 마.
You know what? Fine. You win, okay? You happy now? Keep your damn fish. I'm out of here. Ow! 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 Ow!
무슨 일이에요?
I stepped on a friggin' urchin! Ow! You understand
주소로
me?
갑시다.
You understand infection? Gangrene, amputation? Ah!
갑시다.
Oh my God! Ow!
앉으세요.
Ow! Ow! Oh, you gotta do something for me.
이거 빼야 되겠네. 척추를 빼야 돼요.
You're gonna have to pee on my foot, man. It'll stop the venom. I saw it on TV. Just do it. No, just pee on it, man. You need to pee. Pee on it.
아니야, 바보야.
Pee on my foot. I'll lose. Just do it. I'll lose my foot if you don't. Just pee.
때 쏘는 거야.
Pee on it.
No.
Pee on.
No.
And finally, a castaway named Michael, who has a son named Walt on the island with him, attempts to build a raft as a means to escape the island. On day 35, it's evident that the survivors need a battery. They go to Saeed for help to find the French woman to see if she'll have a battery. And that's when Hurley sees it. The numbers. So Hurley takes off alone. Not only for the battery, but for some answers. Saeed, Jack, and Charlie track him down, and they all go along to go find the French woman. They all get separated, and that's when Hurley runs into Danielle Russo.
You must be the French chick. Please, tell me why you wrote this. What do these numbers mean, please?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. That thing in the woods? Maybe it's a monster. Maybe it's a pissed off giraffe. I don't know. The fact that no one is even looking for us. Yeah, that's weird. But I just go along with it. Because I'm along for the ride. Good old fun time Hurley. Well, guess what? Now, I want some friggin' answers!
Our ship picked up a transmission. We changed course to investigate. After we shipwrecked, my team continued to search for the transmission source.
But the numbers... Did you ever find out anything about them? Do you know where they got their power?
Power?
They bring bad stuff. They're cursed. You know that, right?
The numbers are what brought me here. As it appears, they brought you. Since that time, I've lost everything. So yes, I suppose you're right. They are cursed.
Thank you. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for someone to agree with me. Thank you. Oh, God, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hurley! What the hell happened to you?
Need a battery? She says, hey.
Day 44, Danielle Russo, the French woman, goes to the Losties camp to warn them that the others are coming. It's decided that their best bet is to go hide in a hatch they found, but the problem is it's locked and they can't get it open. So it's then decided they're going to try to blow it open with dynamite. Russo leads a small group to the Black Rock so they can get the dynamite. After a long journey, some rain, and a brief encounter with the smoke monster, they finally make it to the Black Rock. They go to collect the very unstable dynamite, and then this happens.
All right, we're not going to take any more of this stuff than we need because nitroglycerin is extremely temperamental. So we
Hurley feels responsible because he still believes he is cursed. They make the journey back through the jungle with the dangerous, unstable dynamite, and they set up to blow open the hatch. It is then Hurley sees something upsetting.
No. Stop! Stop! Stop it! We can't do this. Stop! What are you... We gotta stop it. The numbers are bad. Stop! What are you doing? Why'd you do that? The numbers are bad. The numbers are bad. Hurley! The numbers are bad. Stop! No, we can't.
Hurley!
We can't.
Hurley, you gotta get back!
The numbers...
You gotta get back! You gotta get back!
When they open the hatch, they meet a man named Desmond. Desmond lets them know he's been typing in numbers and pushing a button every 108 minutes. We also find out that the hatch is the Swan Station, built by the Dharma initiative. And to Hurley's dismay, he finds out the numbers Desmond is entering are the cursed numbers. The group in the hatch initially decides to keep everything a secret, and this causes Hurley a lot of anxiety. He is forced to lie to his best friend on the island, Charlie.
You gonna lie to me? You gonna lie to the baby?
Dude, look, I'd never lie.
Oh, and the time you told me you were worth $150 million.
It's 156 million.
I'm sorry. I must confuse it with the 900 trillion I am worth myself.
Hurley does decide to tell Rose and brings her back to the hatch with him. He gets Rose to help with his job at the hatch, to take a complete inventory of all the food. He gets into a little spat with Charlie when he tells him no to the peanut butter. This sort of reminds him of what happened between him and Johnny after he won the lottery. Hugo hates this feeling, so he tries to quit. Only John Locke doesn't let him.
I don't want to do this, man.
You don't get to quit.
Hurley then decides to do something drastic.
Dynamite? Well, what are you doing with it?
I'm sorry, but I can't let it happen again.
You haul me off of the beach and you drag me into this place. The least I can get is an explanation before you blow it up.
You don't get it. We were all fine before we had any... That's just the owner. Potato chips. But now we got these potato chips. And everyone's gonna want them. So Steve gets them. Charlie's pissed. But he's not pissed at Steve. He's pissed at me. And I'm gonna be in the middle of it. And then it's gonna be... What about us? Well, why didn't I get any potato chips? Come on, help us out, Hurley. Well, why'd you give Kate the shampoo? And why didn't I get the peanut butter? Then they'll get really mad and start asking, why does Hugo have everything? Why should he get to decide? Then they'll all hate me. I don't know what to do. The inventory's done. This is the only way.
Are you serious?
Look, you put me in charge. This is what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Hurley decides to give all the food away. With the help of 3 of the castaways, the survivors from the tail end of the plane join their camp. One of these survivors' name is Libby. Hurley takes a liking to Libby almost right away.
When you were over there across the island, how well did you get to know those tailies?
Well enough, why?
That Libby chick seems pretty cool.
Whoa, you got a little love connection brewing over there, Jabba?
No, just asking.
Yeah, I hear you asking. Who's off to the laundromat? Well, go on. I'm sure you've got a load you need to drop in, don't you, Jethro?
Kind of waiting for my moment.
Well, your moment is now, Hoss. Hey, Libby!
Hey, yourself. Look at this. I got it in some of the abandoned luggage.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I mean, other than the flight? I cannot believe you don't remember stepping on my foot.
I did.
Yes, you did. And it was hard. I know that because I remember you were the last one on the flight and you were all sweaty and you had headphones on and Crunch! You stepped on my foot. What do you think?
It's awesome.
Thanks.
Hurley and Libby start spending a lot more time together. They even start exercising together. Until one day, Hurley comes clean about a secret food stash he has. Hurley feels bad about his secret stash, and Libby encourages him to destroy it. After Hurley destroys his own food stash, there is a food drop. It's almost like the island is mocking him. While everyone's going through the food, that's when Hurley sees Dave. He sees him for a second time, but this time he chases him, although he does trip and fall, which causes him to find Dave's slipper. And then Hurley has a third encounter with Dave. This one gets a bit more physical.
You're not here!
After the third encounter, Hurley goes to Sawyer for some medicine that will help with hallucinations. Sawyer decides to tease him about it, and a fight breaks out.
How do you think you are? Let's go, man, truck!
Will?
Pork Barber! Java! Stay puff!
안 되겠다. 가서 도와줘.
Let go of me! Get him off me!
도와줘요.
Get off! Get off me!
Hurley decides to move back to the caves, where he encounters Dave for the final time. Dave tries to convince Hurley that none of this is real, and the only way to wake up is to jump off a cliff.
All this? You? Me? This island? That peanut butter, none of it's real, man. None of it's happening. It's all in your head, my friend. You went back into your little coma thing, and that's where you are right this very second.
This is it, dude.
It?
The big finale.
Seen another life, Hurley.
Fortunately, Libby shows up to talk him down.
How'd you know where I was?
Jin saw you while he was fishing.
Ha! Jin doesn't speak English!
Sun was with him. She translated. Hurley. What is going on?
No!
Okay, Hurley. You're having some sort of panic attack. Please, you're gonna hurt yourself.
No, I'm not! Because this isn't happening. I'm just imagining it. This isn't real life. You remember when I said I knew you from somewhere? Well, maybe it's because I made you up.
The day of the crash, on the other side of the island, Echo brought a man with a broken leg to me for help. What was his name?
I don't know.
You don't know. You know why? Because it happened to me. So don't tell me that that wasn't real. It's insulting. I am real. The way I feel about you, that's real.
Hurley decides to take Libby on a date, and that date is a picnic. Although, going to their destination, they get a little lost. Hurley is about to give up, but Libby insists on continuing with their plan. She will go get the blankets if Hurley go gets the wine.
Groovy. Hey, maybe if I get drunk enough, I'll remember where I know you from.
Hello, Hurley. Frogert. It's Neil.
Neil?
What are you doing in Rose and Bernard's tent, Hurley? Looks to me like you snagged some Dharma Cabernet. Don't worry, bro. I'm not here to get up in your seat. You want to steal from Bernie? You steal from Bernie. What's going on with you and Libby? I mean, are you going to make a move or not? You and I both know that you're not going to get past doing laundry with her. So, how about you back off and let a real man show her what's what?
Really?
Really?
Well, just so happens I'm way past laundry. Yeah, that's right. In fact, I got a date with Libby right now.
Libby heads to the hatch to go fetch the blankets, although things are transpiring there. You're gonna need some context. Walt, the kid on the island, is kidnapped by the others. Michael, the dad of the kid, makes a deal with the others to get his kid back. The Losties now, at this point in time, have a prisoner in their hatch. The deal involves freeing that prisoner by any means necessary. And Libby walks in at the worst time and is killed by Michael.
Michael?
The Losties return to the hatch. They see a wounded Michael, which is of course self-inflicted, one dead passenger named Anna Lucia, and of course Libby on the ground with a gunshot. She is still alive. But they soon realize there's nothing they can do but make her comfortable. So they go to get drugs to help her pass peacefully. There, Kate and Sawyer run into Hurley and break the news.
Hey. It's Hurley. I'm sorry I forgot the blankets. I'm sorry I forgot the blankets. Libby?
It's okay. He made it, Libby. It's okay. It's all right.
Libby was a psychologist. Or psychiatrist. One of those. Either way, she probably helped a lot of people. She helped me. She was my friend. It's not fair that this happened to her. It's not.
After the funeral, Michael organizes a trip to the others' camp to go get Walt back, but he will only take very specific people. During the journey, however, the group finds out the truth about what really happened in the hatch.
Did you?
I couldn't find any other way, and Libby was a mistake. I didn't have time to think.
But if you did have time, still would have killed her, right?
I'm sorry.
Well, it was totally a trap. Michael exchanges the people he brought on the trip for his son in a boat. They later let Hurley go so he can warn the others never to come back to this side of the island.
Hugo, you can go back to your camp.
What?
Go back. Your job is to tell the rest of your people they can never come here.
What about my friends?
Your friends are coming home with us.
So Hurley goes back to the camp. On his way back, he runs into Charlie and Locke. He lets them know that their hatch hostage was really Ben, and he's the leader of the others. Then he runs into a very naked Desmond.
Blew off your underwear.
Fine. You want to discuss this in great detail right now?
No,
Fine,
no,
let's do
that's
it.
okay. I got something in here. How do you feel about tie-dye?
Desmond fills Hurley in on the hatch exploding. In the next coming days, Desmond saves Claire's life twice. This makes Charlie and Hurley very suspicious, so they devise a plan to get Desmond drunk. Maybe he'll let something slip, or maybe he'll be more willing to admit that he has superpowers to them.
Drink, let's drink. Hey, let's drink.
More like a ducker with a cracking set of knockers. She was only the farmer's daughter.
It quickly goes sideways, and Hurley ends up breaking up a fight.
You don't want to know. Get off me. You don't want to know what happened to me. You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Doesn't matter what you do.
What the hell are you doing?
You can't change it. You can't change it no matter what you try to do. You just can't change it.
It's blanket.
On day 76, while visiting Libby's grave, the dog of the island, Vincent, shows up with an arm.
Chase the dog with the skeletal arm into the creepy jungle. You be my guest.
Okay. If I'm not back in 3 hours, tell somebody.
He's led to a really old van. Now, Hurley is super excited about this and runs to tell the other castaways, but none of them really super care about it. Fortunately, Jin, who doesn't understand English at this point, is there to help.
You have no idea what you volunteered for, do you?
They go out into the jungle to make a plan. They decide the first step is to flip the card. And wouldn't you believe it? Sawyer finally comes home from being kidnapped.
How's my stuff? What are y'all doing?
Dude, you're alive!
Alive! Yeah, Snuffy. It's good to see you too.
To get more help with the van, Hurley bribes Sawyer with some beer, and then goes to slap some sense into Charlie.
Ow! What'd you do that for?
Snap out of it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself because someone said you're gonna die. I'll get an idea that's gonna help us both.
Now, it is dangerous. And there's a very good chance that you will die.
Supposed to convince me to come with you?
It is. Because if you don't die, then we win.
When?
Look, I don't know about you, but things have really sucked for me lately, and I could really use a victory. So let's get one, dude. Let's get this car started. You guys are gonna push it, and then on the way down, I'm gonna pop the clutch and get it started.
You see those rocks? All you're gonna do is crash into those real fast. If you don't roll over first.
Hurley, no.
Dudes, they know how to drive. Now, come on, just push me. This will work, I know it.
Having hope is never stupid. You gotta believe good things will happen, and then they will. In this world, son, you gotta make your own luck.
No curse. You make your own luck.
Hurley!
Make your own luck. There is no curse!
Son of a bitch.
And the next following days, some minor things happen, like Hurley dominating at ping pong against Sawyer.
And I, automatically win.
You're gonna go up 11-0.
No, I mean, neither one of us.
Sure. We can have a mercy rule.
You want a volley for sure?
I'll tell you what. Be my guest.
Take him down, Hurley.
0 serving 0. 1-0.
Hurley also plays detective when 2 islanders mysteriously die, and he tricks Sawyer into being nice to people.
There wasn't ever gonna be no vote.
But wasn't it nice being nice?
You tricked me into being decent? That's gotta be the lamest cons in the history of cons.
Wasn't a con, dude. If you're gonna be our temporary leader, you need to do some damage control.
Leader?
You're all we got. When Paolo and Nikki died, we all looked to you. Look around. You made everyone happy.
But big event, on day 83, the rescue team returns home with Jack Shepherd. Everyone is happy. However, hiccup, he comes with a +1, a former other who's been banished, named Juliet.
The hell is she doing here?
Hurley, along with some others, is talked into going camping by Desmond, so they go adventure through the jungle. On this adventure, they see a helicopter go down and someone eject from the helicopter. This person's name is Naomi. On her way down, Naomi is injured. Thankfully, they run into a man with an eye patch and they kind of take him hostage. He promises to help save her if they will let him go. And he does save her. Naomi says she's a part of a research team whose main base is a freighter not far from the island. And Naomi says she wants to help everyone get home. This is the first real hope that the plane crash crew has had, but they need to do some things to ensure it. 1, they want to go on the offensive against the others. They're coming to the camp, so they plan to blow them up with dynamite, but 3 people have to stay behind to shoot the dynamite. 2 people must go to the underwater hatch and turn off the signal jammer. And 3, turn off Russo's message at the radio tower.
Wait! I heard what you're doing. I want to come with. Everyone, they're all going to the radio tower. I'm sick of trekking and, explosions. I think I can help you guys out. I'm a really good paddler.
Can't go, Hurley.
Why not?
Because you're too big. You won't fit in the boat.
Sound cool, man.
Wait!
Dude, it's fine. I don't even want to go in your stupid boat.
Catch up with you later. Just remember I love you, man.
Yeah, whatever. I love you too.
First hiccup happens. There were supposed to be 3 explosions, and there was only 2. So the group going to the radio tower is very worried. Sawyer and Juliet volunteer to go back to see what's happening. Hurley wants to come, but is told no. But it's a good thing he did, because he totally saves the day.
Before you go, and Jack.
Stay in the bus here.
Attention others. Come in, others. If you're listening to this, I want you to know that we got you bastards. And unless the rest of you want to be blown up, you best stay away from our beach.
Hurley? Jack?
Where are you? What's going on?
Dude, I'm back at the beach.
What?
Yeah, I went back to help Juliet and Sawyer. I saved them.
They're okay, Juliet?
Everyone's fine. Me, Sawyer, Juliet, Saeed, Jin, Bernard.
We're all...
Wait. Bernard and Jin and Saeed, they're with you?
Yeah, dude, I told you. I saved them all.
They wait at the beach for the radio tower crew to return.
I've been walking up and down this beach every day and looking out at this water, and I want to do a cannonball.
Really? You want to do a cannonball? Cannonball. We need to get the Jack. We can't let him get in touch with that boat.
It's easy, Scotty. Everything's cool. Boat's on the way.
What? On the way? No.
Hey, it was Charlie.
No, that woman, Naomi, she lied. The people on the boat aren't who they say they are.
What?
And who are they?
Desmond, where's Charlie?
I don't know, but we need to get in touch with Jack now!
It's all right, we can call him. We have a walkie. It's okay.
Where is it? Get it!
What do you mean the people aren't who they say?
Where's Charlie?
I'm sorry, brother.
Did you listen to Desmond? Charlie wrote on his hat.
Look, I'm sorry he's dead. But I don't even know what the hell not Penny's boat means.
Calling Jack accomplishes nothing.
It would accomplish warning him.
It also means warning the people on the freighter that we're suspicious of them. I've no doubt they're monitoring our communications. If we call Jack...
You know what? I got the walkie. I'm making the call. Hey!
You better get going.
So they head out to warn them in person. In the jungle, Sawyer tries to talk to Hurley about Charlie, and Hurley just doesn't want to talk about it. So Sawyer moves on. Then Hurley falls behind and gets lost. He panics a little and starts to run, and he finds a very creepy cabin.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Hello, Hugo.
Hurley and John Locke have a heart-to-heart. They both agree they don't trust the people from the freighter, and they should never have been called. Eventually, the whole plane crash posse ends up in one location. We get a very happy reunion moment, and then we get a very sad moment.
She's a shit.
He's dead. Charlie's dead.
I mean, how did
He was trying to help us.
John Locke encourages people to stay on the island and go back to the barracks to him. Jack Shepherd says no one's going with him, and everyone seems hesitant until Hurley speaks up and reminds people of Charlie.
What about Charlie? Charlie went down to that place so we could all be rescued. Whatever he did down there, it worked. Must have heard something before he... I don't know why, but he changed his mind. Because the last thing he did was to warn us that the people on that boat are not who they said they were. So I'm not listening to you. I'm listening to my friend. Listening to Charlie.
A few others begin to follow. including Claire, Danielle Russo, with Ben, the leader of the others, as a hostage, and Sawyer. While heading to the barracks, the group happens upon another person from the freighter, and John Locke decides, hey, this person will make a great hostage too. Hurley's not super comfortable with this, and really wants to let her go.
Look at it as a sign of good faith.
They'll look at it as an act of foolishness, which is what it would be.
We're just trying to come up with some kind of compromise.
We're beyond compromise. And right now, Hugo, I'm making the decision.
In the next coming days at the barracks, some minor things happen, like Hurley is used as bait, some hostages are exchanged, Hurley and Sawyer are roommates, and then one day, weirdly enough, while playing horseshoes, Hurley sees that Ben is walking around free. It's not their favorite thing.
What the hell are you doing now?
See you guys at dinner.
Then they all learn the truth about the people on the freighter. And they gather this information because Ben has a spy on that freighter.
Share with us exactly why they're here.
We're here for him. Problem solved. How soon do we turn him over?
We can't turn him over.
Once they have me, their orders are to kill everyone else on the island.
You won't even tell us who his spy on the boat is.
It's Michael.
Then, on day 97, they are attacked at the barracks. While Sawyer goes to get Claire, Hurley is there to protect the baby Aaron. It doesn't look like they're able to escape until Ben has an idea. Apparently, he can summon the monster, and he does such. But after all this, people start to question John Locke's leadership.
You can ask Jacob all about it when we go to the cabin.
Hang on. Jacob? Who the hell's Jacob?
He's the man that's going to tell us what to do next, James.
You know what? I'm done with all this. Never should have followed you wackos in the first place. I'm going back to the beach, and Claire and the kid are coming with me. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with
You too, Hurley. Have you lost your mind?
Hugo stays with us.
Not a chance.
Wait, leave me out of this.
I'm sorry, Hugo. We need you to find the cabin.
He ain't going anywhere with you, you crazy son of a bitch.
Stop! Put the guns down. I'll go with Locke. Hugo! It's okay, Sawyer. Please, put your gun down. You too.
You don't have to do this.
You guys go back to the beach. I'll catch up sooner or later.
You harm so much as one hair on his curly head, I'll kill you.
So as they venture through the forest, they begin to realize no one actually knows where they're going. Locke then has a vision from the island that there's a clue of the Dharma initiative.
See it.
I'd love to hear it.
I think we can see it because we're the craziest. So, how'd you figure out where it was, dude?
I didn't. You ever wonder what happened to the Dharma initiative, Hugo? There must have been at least 100 of them living on this island. Manning the stations, building those homes, making all that ranch dressing that you like. And then one day, they're all gone. They just disappeared. You wanna know where we're going? We're going to see them.
Should have realized at the time that it was pointless, but I really wasn't thinking clearly.
Is that why you killed all these people, too?
I didn't kill them.
Well, if the others didn't wipe out the Dharma initiative...
They did wipe them out, Hugo. But it wasn't my decision.
And whose was it?
Their leaders.
But I thought you were the leader.
Not always.
They finally find the cabin, although Hurley and Ben decide not to go in, and they just wait outside. When Locke finally comes out, he has the plan. He has to move the island. In order to move the island, they have to head to another Dharma station. the orchid. They do such. However, a bunch of mercenaries are there. So Ben gives himself up so John Locke can do what he has to do. But to Hurley's surprise, Sawyer and Jack come to get him.
Hugo? Sawyer! You all right?
Dude, you came back. How'd you know where I was?
It's good to see you, Hurley.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you too.
There's a Dharma station below us, and I'm looking for a way to get in.
Get in and do what?
Hugo, James, would you mind if I spoke to Jack alone?
Don't bother. We just came back for Hurley. Let's go.
Jack, you need to hear what I have to say.
What I need to do is to walk back to the chopper, get on it, and get the rest of our people off this island.
Dude, probably not the best idea right now. Those Rambo guys are taking Ben to that helicopter. He surrendered himself to him about an hour ago.
But that situation was dealt with by the other Losties. They meet up at the helicopter and decide it's time to take off and leave. Up in the air, however, there is a problem. There's a gunshot to the fuel tank, and they're running out of fuel very fast. They have to lighten the load. To do that, Sawyer jumps off, but it works. They make it to the freighter. However, there appears to be a problem there, too.
Get away from the bomb! Did he say bomb? What are you doing? I don't care what the hell he's screaming! I'm fine on fumes, I gotta put this bird down! No! Don't!
They land, patch things up, and refuel, and then they take off, just in time. Hurley and the crew then decide to head back to the island, but something weird happens. The island disappears in front of their very eyes.
Where's the island? Where's the island?
And this is where I'm going to end it, folks, since officially they are free of the island. The next video will be about Hurley being rescued and his life after the island. As always, if you like the video, hit the like. And if you want to be notified of more videos, hit subscribe. If there's a character you want to see, leave it in the comments. But thanks for watching. Bye!